Communication can be verbal, nonverbal, or the written word. But when it comes to communicating with a computer, we do that through coding. Coding was once only for adults, but now children learn the skill at a very young age. And through the magic of computers that are now working, we've got Alison Bogle with Austin Family Magazine. How are you, Alison? It's always good talking to you.
Yeah, it's great to talk to you too. I'm glad got it figured out and I'm back.
Yeah, no, it's a tech. Yeah, I mean, I have problems with technology all the time. So in terms of coding, I think my children, who are now teenagers, 18 and 17, they may have started learning how to code when they were probably either 5th or 6th grade, which is just astonishing to me because I don't know the first thing about coding.
I feel exactly the same. And as we'll talk about it, we can even start them younger, which is mind-boggling. So it's, another thing in the list of things that our kids can do better than us.
So first you've got a list of what coding provides. And I love this. It's second language benefits.
Yeah, so really coding is another language. And, as we've talked about before, when you expose yourself to more than one language, it does give you a lot of benefits like better working memory, better focus and attention. And studies are actually showing it may even mitigate the effects of cognitive decline as we age. So I feel like I need to start coding. Also, something that's kind of interesting that I've learned about coding is it's pretty much an exercise and try again. When you write a piece of code, it is riddled with errors. And then the coder has to go back and just one by one tackle those errors. So it teaches our kids to persevere, to problem solve. And also it takes the sting out of the idea of failure because you pretty much fail every time. And then you just have to move on and work through it, which is fantastic and translates into real life as well. And then finally, it's great for strengthening those soft skills. And soft skills are things like communication and listening and collaboration. And I just always pictured a coder working by themselves in a dark basement, which we don't even have in Texas. But in fact, coding is a really collaborative, communicative exercise. And so our kids are really going to be exposed to having to work with others on pieces of code and getting information and listening to suggestions and solutions. So it's great for that as well.
And I know we're a little short on time, but we do want to kind of get a sense of when to start our children, those of us who have young kids.
Yeah, so we can start as early as 3, which is mind-boggling. So there's some great board games and books, and in the online article at Austin Family, viewers can read more specifically about that. Then age 5, they can actually get exposed to the ideas behind coding with Scratch Junior. Age 7, this blows my mind, they're ready to write real code. And Tinker is an app, a program that a lot of schools will use, in fact. And by the time age 10 plus, Scratch is a program developed by MIT, and it allows kids to drag and drop code and work with it to build games. So they're actually coding, and Hopscotch is another great app. It's amazing what they can do so young.
And all of this, at the end of the day, it's about keeping it fun for the little ones.
Right. And especially because they can start so young and because maybe we get excited about them coding, we just really want to make sure we don't push them too hard because it can lead to burnout. And then also remember, it really is a collaborative process. So make some play dates, coding play dates, or get your kid involved in a coding class or a camp where they get to work together with others and really have fun. And ask them to show you and teach you what they're learning. It'll motivate them and they can tell that you're excited for them.
And before you know it, they're going to build the website for mom and dad if mom and dad need a new business website or something like that.
I mean, seriously, they probably already have.
And that's for real. No joke. They're doing the work that I should have already learned many years ago.
Yes.
Allison, thank you so much. It's always great talking to you.
Great to talk to you too.
You can pick up your copy of Austin Family on newsstands now or check them out online, austinfamily.com. We'll be right back.